George, thanks so much for hopping on here. You're a good sport to do this, and I'm just going to hop right in. I want to ask, what have you and your team been working on, let's just say the last 12 to 18 months? What is that?
That list is long. Good to see you, Hayes. We always have a focus on people, process, and technology, and I try to focus on that from a big picture standpoint, from a continuous improvement. If you focus on those three elements, it leads you down the right decisions as far as projects and things you have to do. The people, of course, that's our number one asset. So trying to make them happy, making sure they understand their roles and responsibilities, and giving them the right tools really is job number one. I think when I think about 12 to 18 months and some of the big things we've touched is really the continued refinement of our CRM applications. They have been game changers for us at Baptist. And that's probably the biggest thing outside of managing some major stockouts and back orders and supply disruptions.
Well, no question. All those things do come into play. But as it relates to the CRM, tell us a little bit more, because that's not a normal thing in supply chain.
No, it's been something that has just really has changed the way that we do our work. When you think of ERP systems, that it's loads of transactions, and what we do in supply chain from a procure to pay standpoint is we deploy action. We I call it action management. We have to tell a supplier, hey, we have this invoice match exception and we need to drive a resolution process to that. I'll just use that as an example. By using the CRM technology, we're able to automate all that deployment of action, that call to action, the monitoring of the action, the almost the entire match exception resolution process we've automated. And that allows our resources to be much more strategic and to provide value as far as negotiating better contracts, and making sure that if we are in back order, that we're managing that. In fact, we're leveraging CRM to automate the back order management process now, which is fascinating.
Well, yeah, you'd mentioned that to me in a prior conversation. I was fascinated by it because not many health systems can keep track of who's talking to who and when, and have a one centralized place with templates and things. So well done. And I appreciate you sharing that. Thanks so much, George.